let's start talking about some new features inside 3ds Max 2009 in this movie. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Info Center, which is right on top over here. Now if you don't see the Info Center on your screen, simply go to Customize, Show UI, Show Floating Toolbars, and a bunch of toolbars may open up. Close everything else except for the Info Center and simply drag and drop it over here so it docks. The Info Center is really cool as it allows me to search for some help related topics within Max. Right now it's asking me to type a keyword or phrase. I'm going to type in animation. And let's click on this button. Give it a second and you can see everything related to animation opened up. It's not only searching in one location, but it's searching in Max Help, Tutorials, Max Script Reference, and so on. I can also click on these arrows to cycle through the list. And let's say if I highlight one of these, and if I click on this button right here, highlight one of these, you can see it's turned yellow, which is pretty much this button, which is my favorites button right here. So what that does is, if I go back, and right now if I click on favorites, you can see I already have a lot of favorites, so I can anytime access them again, XYZ controller, wave modifier, and so on. This button over here is the Communication Center, which will tell me about any product announcements, updates to the product, and so on. The little arrow over here gives me some other options, and also search settings, which will take me to the Info Center settings. Over here I can see my search locations and also the source. The next one we're going to talk about is called Steering Wheels. So I'll open a file over here, steeringwheel.max from the chapter 1 folder. If your steering wheel is not already showing in the bottom left, I've turned it off on my system right now. Let's go to Views, Steering Wheels, Toggle Steering Wheels, and Shift W is the hotkey for that. If I click on Orbit, it allows me to orbit. Pan allows me to pan. Zoom allows me to zoom. Let's say look, and I can press the arrow keys to look. The left arrow key, right arrow key, down arrow key, and up arrow key. Also walk, hold down Shift, and allows me to walk up and down, top, bottom. Rewind will take me to all these states that I've been to. So really a cool tool, and for those of you who've seen my 3ds Max 2009 Quick Start training series, I've covered a few things related to new features. Also, you can go to the Autodesk website, click on Products, go to 3ds Max, go to Demonstration over here, and go to 3ds Max 2009 Features. And this will take you to all the new features: modeling and animation, iterative rendering, materials and map, mapping, lighting, mental ray, production shaders, navigation tools, and some of these I've talked about in this training series as well.